In Europe.
Yes.
Yeah, 55, 60 miles a gallon.
Right.
Why not bring them to the States?
Well, two reasons. Our emission standards are stricter than Europe. Even stage 6, we're a lot stricter when it comes to NOx and PM. And with our EcoBoost technology, we're getting the performance of the diesel without all the additional cost, and we also have the emissions advantage.
And the stations are easier to find in Europe than America.
That's true. I mean, the whole stratification of fuel stations and stuff, but we think with our EcoBoost engines, we're matching the performance of the diesel with a lot less cost and better fuel availability. Right.
And now one last thing is on when we look at electrics. I mean, everyone's building out their electrics. Almost every major car company has it. Have you selected your battery and your technology yet? Are you still looking at vendors, or?
We haven't announced all of our plans. You know, we've indicated that we're working with Magna on our SEEP, our Focus battery electric, and we're working with Azure to do our transit battery electric vehicle. But we have not announced any of the suppliers for the future, but we definitely have people lined up, obviously.
And you're looking at all the different chemistries.
You bet, you bet.
And another thing too is, you know, when I talk to a lot of consumers, there's a lot of excitement about electrics. I mean, as you know, the companies all went through this in the early 90s, you know. Customers go in there, they want to buy it, they're in the showroom, and then closing that deal was really, really tough, you know, for the electric cars then. What's the feeling now? I mean, are consumers sold on the concept? Are they believers?
I think there's going to be the early adopters. Those people who really want that, and they're going to go after it, and they're going to do their homework and the research. But most of the people are really not sure where things are going, and they're going to make a business decision based on how much money they'll save on fuel and the convenience of being able to plug in at home versus going to a gas station. So there's a lot of other consumer triggers, I guess, that could pull this market technology. But it's going to be affordability.
But is it a lot better market than it was back then? I mean,
I think that people are just much more aware of two things: not only the climate change issue, but energy independence and the worry about, you know, what's going to happen in the Middle East, what's going to happen in terms of available fuel. So I think there's more receptivity to what electric vehicles could do.
And I know Ford is really aiming at the mainstream, but when you drive one of those performance electric cars, people get excited. So, you know, any thought of even like a mid-range, you know, a higher-end car, not a $100,000 car, maybe a $50,000, $60,000 car?
Well, our focus is on high volume, and because we think that's where we can make the most business sense. But we don't, you know, I can't tell you that we're, you know, going to not look at everything, but certainly our focus is on the high volume applications.
Great. Thanks very much.
Okay.